Christine here with another cute, quick, and simple card I made for my Christmas card series. It's been almost a week. However, last week I'm kind of carded out. I had done 5, but I'm very busy at work, and it was my son's birthday this week. We had a birthday party, and busy. So this is my next card. I haven't put it together, and I'm not quite finished with it, but I wanted to show you what I've done. And this really cute stocking comes from Art Philosophy Cricut Cartridge. I think there are stockings in a few other cartridges, one of them being Simply Charmed, but I have a really cute idea for the next one using the mittens from Simply Charmed, so I wanted to use a different Cricut cartridge. So let's get started. I started, this time I had purchased some cherry cobbler cardstock from Stampin' Up. So this is just an 8.5 by 11 cardstock cut at 5.5 inches and folded in half to get my standard A size 2 card. Normally I do that because I have the envelopes, plus it gives me more bang for my buck on my cardstock because I always get 2 cards with what I do. Alright, from there I actually took some old olive green cardstock from Stampin' Up also. I cut this one out at 4 inches by 5.25, and then I doodled it with some stitching in black gel pen all the way around. I'm just going to take my ATG gun and I'm going to mount that straight to the cardstock. I didn't mean for this cardstock to be a Stampin' Up card today. However, in the end, all of my paper matched Stampin' Up stuff, so anywho. So just like this paper as well, this is last year's version, I believe, and it has the cherry cobbler and the old olive, and it has some pretty green on the background. I didn't use that, but it would have looked really pretty with the stocking as well. But I decided not to, so I'm using this side, and I cut this 1/4 inch shorter, so it is 3 3/4 by 5, and that is going to go in the center of the green that I've already put down. And get this straight so I can get this straight. And since I already doodled, I just got to center it as best I can. That'll do. Okay. From there I cut out another piece. It's 3 3/4 lengthwise, and 3 3/3, and then 1/2 inch. I ran some ribbon in between, and I doodled again, and I'm going to just take some adhesive again and add that to the bottom of the card. Just want to add a little bit more. Okay. And make sure that's in the shot. So I'm just going to put this almost towards the bottom. I think this would be good right around here. I am going to put a bow, but I was asked by a subscriber to see if I can demonstrate how I make my bows. So first, before I do that, I'm going to go to my Cricut cartridge, Art Philosophy, and on page 67 is this really cute stocking. So under the shift button, I cut out in green. The stocking is at 4 inches, and then with the layer and the shift button, I cut out in burgundy, the same as the cardstock, which is not, it's called cherry cobbler, and I cut that out once as well. So here is my finished image. I ran through the stocking with one of my Cuttlebug folders. This one is from Darris. I believe it's called Swirls, but I'm not 100% sure. And it's really pretty. And then I did some more stitching to the cherry cobbler. And then I had a really cute Merry Christmas stamp, and I just added it to the center. So I raised it on some foam dots, and I am just going to mount that to the card as well. And Not having an easy time taking them off, but that one's done. Do this real quick. Typical me, sticky fingers. And one more. Okay, and make sure I'm in the shot again. And then I'm just going to put this so I have room, just on a slight angle, just like so. Okay, before I make a mess using my glossy accents, I'm going to show you how I typically make a bow. I make it very, very simple. I just make one loop, I do another loop, and then I put one in top of each other. Of course, this is normally a simple thing for me to do, but because I'm demonstrating it, I probably have a difficult time. And I just put it through. Now, because this is loose now, I can play with the two loops. So I don't want a very big bow, so I want it maybe about like this, and then I just hold my two sides and the corners and I pull, and that gives me my bow. And I can always adjust it because it loosens the moment that I play with the little loops. So I did want it smaller a little bit, and again I just twist, and then it's going to go right about here. So I'm just going to take, well, these are not sharp scissors, but they'll do. And I'm just going to cut it off. And there we go. I don't normally waste so much of the ribbon, but in this case, this is what I did. And I'm just going to add it right here on the bottom of the card. Now I am going to take some adhesive, and I could take the prettier side, doesn't really matter. I think they're both pretty. I think I'm going to end up putting adhesive on this side. I'm taking my ATG gun. I do have glue dots. It's just that when I use them and I roll them up, they don't seem to end up being so sticky. So I'm just going to use my adhesive. So there you go. Alright, and least but not last, or whatever, I'm going to use some glossy accents. So I am going to do the stocking. I'm going to do, won't do this all on video, but I'm going to do all the red parts of the stocking. And I don't know if you can start seeing that, but it ends up being like a haze, and then it dries clear. I love this product. I've been using it a lot lately. It's a good substitute for bling, and it makes it like almost a sticker. And it's a good alternative to gems and other expensive products for embellishment. I am also going to randomly do some of the circles, just like so. I'm going to do the white one on a corner right here, do the green one right here, and maybe down here. I'm going to turn the card, maybe do one right here. I am also going to go back into here. And one thing just to make sure is take the air bubbles out. I notice that if I go in a circular pattern, they normally disappear. If not, I just take something sharp like a pin and I get rid of them. Go back to my pattern here and keep randomly putting some there. And when it dries, it's really, really shiny and really, really nice. So I am just going to finish this card by filling in the Merry Christmas with my glossy accents, and when it dries it'll turn out to be a very cute and very simple card. So thanks for watching.